Yo world, this is Fat Man DD1. Okay, I'm back again with my 30-day challenge. Yes, I missed 2 days. You can be fucking mad at me because number one, I was a little burnt out because Saturday was just a chill day and yesterday was, I had to do some laundry. So, blame the guy for doing this fucking laundry. Right, Fat Man, you should do it early. Well, shut up. Fuck up. That, and I just kind of want to get into this news. Okay, so Captain Marvel villain just dropped. Well, second villain, not the main villain, because it's how things work. We got Gemma Chan as Minn-Erva. Now, if for those who don't know who Minn-Erva is, make sure you hit the link in the description below to the Marvel website. It will break down Minn-Erva's backstory a little bit for you guys, and then I'm gonna kind of break it down for you, but just make it kind of fit into the movie because I think just by the announcement of this character, I know where the movie is going. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put fucking mental connections before they happen. Yeah! So, for those of you who don't know who Minn-Erva is, I'm gonna break it down big simple. Minn-Erva is part of the Kree scientists. Yeah, the Kree. We're gonna get the Kree, the Skrull, maybe the Shi'ar because of Marvel's merger with Fox and, with Fox. Because Fox has a lot of shit on their side. So, Minn-Erva basically works for the Kree scientists. She is working on making the Kree stronger and building up the genetic structure. She comes to Earth, get this, to mate with Mar-Vell because she's attracted to him and she also wants to procreate with him to advance the Kree because no one's ever mated with Mar-Vell. No one has because the guy, Mar-Vell, like, nigga don't, fuck all your thoughts. I'm Marvel. I'm Captain Marvel. I don't need nobody. I think that's how he says it. Realistic point. She goes to Earth to mate with him, and she finds out that he is somehow attracted to Miss Marvel, which is, again, renamed Captain Marvel, which is Carol Danvers. Now, Carol Danvers is a good character, and the fact that Minn-Erva is gonna be her opposite. Marvel's done this a couple times, and I kind of feared this on the end of me. Minn-Erva is basically gonna be kind of taking everything that Miss Marvel throws at her. If they ever get into a conflict, it's gonna happen eventually. And Marvel's they've done this trope a billion times. They fought characters that were the opposite of themselves. If it wasn't the Incredible Hulk, if it wasn't the first Iron Man, if it wasn't like Captain America with Red Skull also had the super soldier serum, so they were the opposite, and Thor and Loki are both gods and some shit. So it's kind of the opposite of superheroes. And we just recently seen Black Panther, which, that doesn't matter because Killmonger looked like he had a cheetah on his head instead of a Black Panther suit, but we already know it's Black Panther suit, but gold. Minn-Erva is the opposite of Miss Marvel herself, just in combat skills and being a scientist, but she also knows how to break down the body. Now, Minn-Erva, if she's gonna be a good villain, she's gonna advance the character. The actress playing right next to Brie Larson, or side by side, or opposite of Brie Larson, is Gemma Chan. Now, Gemma Chan has been in stuff like Humans. She's been in Secret Diaries of a Call Girl. She's been in Jack Ryder, Shadow, Rex, whatever, and she's also been in Transformers. This is a good casting. Not for the fact she's been in Transformers, the fact that she's been in a lot of movies that we have a good biography, you know what I'm saying? But just the fact that she's opposite of Brie Larson, that's kind of boogie. We can get down with that funky. But the one thing I'm afraid of is she's gonna be fighting for Captain Marvel's love, and then Captain Marvel is gonna be falling for Brie Larson's character, Miss Marvel, because there's gonna be two Marvels in this thing. Miss Marvel doesn't get the name Captain Marvel just yet. Brie Larson's character is not going to get that name just yet. But we do get opposite sides. So we get someone that really wants to mate with this person to advance her species and because she's a scientist. But I'm scared for Marvel not developing the characters. And I have to give Ryan Coogler this for Black Panther. You developed the character. You developed both the good and the bad. Marvel is gonna miss out. I think everybody's gonna hit that same one note. And first, this is their first female, this is Marvel's first female, solo movie that they're doing, which is cool. And this is kind of also gonna be something that they have to take villains and they have to make the story good, because we don't want Black Panther to be the only Marvel movie that had a good villain and a good guy. You know what I'm saying? We had a protagonist and antagonist. You like the antagonist, you love the protagonist, but the antagonist, the story, the breakdown, you felt for the character. Now Marvel needs to repeat the same formula. We need to feel for these characters. I'm not saying we always got to, but don't you want to? Don't you want to understand the villain's problem? You know what I'm saying? In comics, they're just one-dimensional at one point, but they do have another breakdown when you get further into the comic book. But this is a character who's come and gone. Like she gets blown the fuck up. Spoiler alert. She dies, or so-called she dies. She comes back eventually, like all freaking characters do. They never really die. They're in that explosion, and then they get out the explosion somehow, because, you know, that's how she does it. But if Minn-Erva and this actress is able to play side by side by Brie Larson, I want to see what duality she has with Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. What makes her bad? What makes her go, you know, from one to fuck you, you know? I want to see that, and I want Marvel to flesh that out well. Hopefully, they can make this first solo female run strong and powerful, because DC already did that. Now Marvel has to catch up to them, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of hard to find out, because Wonder Woman did fantastic. But Miss Marvel, is it going to do the same? I don't know. I don't know how the CGI is going to be. I don't know how the script is going to capture everyone in this story. And I don't want the director to somehow kind of suck, you know? Because if we get those directors that just suck, it's going to be bad for all of us. Maybe I'm just hesitating. Maybe I'm just overthinking the obvious. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Will Miss Marvel's villain have enough story that we can latch onto? Will it just be that one Marvel hit note villain? Will she come and just fucking die? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I'm Fatman DD1. Thank you for joining my channel. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for showing me up. I'm still doing my 30-day challenge to myself. This is something I made for myself, so I can push myself on YouTube even further, to see where I belong, and see if I really want to keep doing this for like ever. You know what I'm saying? Or advance it somewhere else. Who knows? But this is what I want, and this is what I'm doing. So stay tuned to me. Latch on to me. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Hit that bell. Be notified on my latest videos. I'm Fatman DD1. Peace, and I'm out.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was down and out like last